my name is Randall Constant, and I'm Amazon Live at 9:55. I think I made it. Did I make it? Yeah, 9:55. I made it 9:55. All right, I rearranged my carousel. I rearranged it a little bit. I went ahead and put the Nordic track right in the front. Since it is the #1 best-selling item that I have, I talk about a bunch of different items, and this one I talk a lot about. $649. It sells a lot at $649. It's got 26,921 reviews, and it's the best-selling item that I have. And the deal is, even if one of the generators even gets close to the first place, don't worry. They do really, really well at the end of the year because everybody tries to lose that weight right before Christmas. Yeah, so it's going to be doing good. So anyway, Nordic Track's got a big lead right now. Basically, you get 10 miles an hour. Yeah, you can run. Hey, if you could run 10 miles an hour, you're doing good because a lot of people can't. That's fast. 10 miles an hour, and then you can go up a 10% incline, and that'll make you burn a few extra calories. And then when it's all said and done, you can fold it up in half and put it on the side. Because there's always going to be somebody that don't want it in the middle of the living room. Yeah, I can tell you that. I know that for sure. All right, Linda's here. Rosalinda's here. We got Richard here. We got Gavin. Thanks so much for stopping in. I think only 2 minutes. Got 4 people. That's good. That works. Even Amazon hadn't caught up with the 4. Look, it still says 1. It still says 1 person. All right, it'll catch up. All right, even Terry's here. Yeah, we got 5 people, but it shows 1. Now it shows 2. So, all right, doing some catching up. All right, let's see. I'm going to jump on over to the first thing. Here we go, the Nordic track. Going to the Nordic track. Jumping on over to the Nordic track. Let me see if I can find it. I think I can find it. Let's see. See if I can do this right. Oh, there it is. There's the Nordic track. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Can't do any better than what it's doing right now. Yeah, it's got 26,921 ratings, and it gets a 4.4, but that's okay. 4.4 is not really, it's really not that high, but I got to tell you, it sells, and that's the main thing. If the consumer buys it, that's what it's all about. 72% say it's a 5, 15% say it's a 4. That's 87% of the people agreeing with that it's a 4.4. All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and jump into it. Now, way back in the day, and back in the 80s when I got my treadmill, it was all about parking it next to the cable TV. Because the cable TV had Sports Center. It had the Food Network. It had the news. It had everything back then, because back before that, before the cable news came out, before the cable company came out, we had CBS, NBC. We didn't even have Fox. We had 3 channels and PBS, and that's all we had. So we were real excited when cable TV came around. So that's what I watched. And then things started to be on TV, because I tell you what, I used to watch a lot. I used to listen to a lot of baseball games. I used to listen to a lot of football games, and then TV was a bigger deal. So that was the big experience while you were running on the treadmill. Now you get to run on the treadmill, and you can go through this experience thing where you're running through another country. All right, this one's new. This experience is New Zealand, and it's with iFit. Let's go ahead and check out iFit.
Welcome to New Zealand. I am your iFit guide, Graham McTavish, and together with my very good friend and co-host, Jed Brophy, we will be exploring the North and South Islands of this beautiful country.
There isn't a single trail, a single workout with me or Graham that isn't worth seeing.
We'll walk through places like Meads Wall, Skipper's Canyon, stroll down Tunnel Beach.
We'll walk along amazing vistas, astoundingly beautiful.
Hike up to Mount Tauhara, see the beautiful thermal pools of Waiotama.
And much, much more.
So schedule the New Zealand trekking series, click on your fan, step up to your machine,
Let's get hiking.
All right, let's get hiking. Yeah, that's the Nordic track, Nordic track. All right, Rosalinda asked me about the treadmill. Here's the deal with the treadmill. The first treadmill I bought was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And I ran for quite a bit, quite a bit of time. And then it wore out. Then I wore it out. Then I bought another one. And I used it for quite a long time. It was actually a Precor. It was an expensive one. And I ran it until it couldn't go no more. And then I got to the third treadmill. And then I started that one. And then later down the road, they had this thing called the Nike Sensor. The Nike Sensor gave you a shot to get off of the treadmill and experience real life, not in your house. Yeah, not through the TV, but through the, walking on the lake, walking on the beach, walking through the woods, walking through the store, walking through the mall. Yeah, and then you got credit. You got credit for your activity. So that's what kind of killed the treadmill use for me. But anyway, yeah, if you can walk, if you can climb steps and you can keep track of how much you're burning, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. All right, and then of course, last but not least, yeah, Amazon has taken a little bit of my time. So I don't get to do what I used to do. It's hard. There's not much time left of the day when it's all said and done. But anyway, this Nordic track, I've tried a lot of treadmills because when I traveled all over the country, I ended up on a treadmill. Always ended up on a treadmill. So I tried a lot of different treadmills. So I kind of know what I like and what I don't like. And the new treadmill, one of the new treadmills I saw had like a Bluetooth speaker. Wow, watch out. Things are changing. And the screens are big. I didn't have no screen. All mine didn't have no screen. The only thing the screen had was the numbers. It told you the numbers. It didn't show you a picture, so everything's changing fast. All right, that's the Nordic track at 649. Great. Like I said, number one best-selling item I have. Last year it came out number 3. It was number 3. All right, I want to jump into another treadmill. This is a little bit of a less budget. This is $384, but it can do the same thing. It's basically it can do the 10 miles an hour. It can go up 10% on the incline, and it can fold in half, and you can put it on the side. But there's one major difference, and that's you have to adjust your incline you have to do it manually. But the thing is, if you save at least $250, maybe that's okay. A lot of people would like to do that. Kmart Kelly's here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of on the late side, but better late than never, I guess. I tried to do it at 8:55, but I had to push for 9:55. And I was right on time. Yeah, right on 9:55. All right, I do my best. All right, let's see. The Xterra, $384.99. As far as getting a good bit of bang for the buck, this is a good bang for the buck, and it is a top 10 item for me. It's in my top 10. So if it's in my top 10, I sell a few. Yeah, sell a few of these. Let's go to Xterra. Gonna go check out the Xterra. So that's not a big ask. If you save $250 and you can adjust the incline. Some people don't even go up an incline, because if you go up an incline, boy, you burn a few extra calories, and some people don't like to put in that extra effort. Yeah, some people. Yeah, it'll burn some calories, all right. All right, here's the Xterra. I like this one. I can understand why it does well. It is a top 10 treadmill on Amazon. Every time I look it up, it's usually in the top 10 out of the top 100. It's top 10. All right, let's get going with the Xterra. That's the Xterra. So we got 2 treadmills down. My best-selling treadmill and my second best-selling treadmill. Now I'm gonna jump into the generator section because we're right in the middle of tailgate season and we're in the middle of hurricane season. Yeah, we're in both of those. So I figured I'd hit that early. This Honda generator is great for tailgate season. It has 2,200 watts. And it is light. It's portable. It's under 48 pounds. You could put it in your car. If you have a car, you could put it in your car. These big generators, you can't. Yeah, if you got a big generator, it won't fit in your car. No, won't fit in the back seat. It's not going to happen. But this is very portable. So you can bring it to your next tailgate meeting. Tailgate meeting. Yeah. Because that's where everybody meets, at the tailgate party. Yeah, whether it's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, Birmingham, Alabama, or maybe even Tuscaloosa, wherever it is, you got some energy. Yeah, you get some extra energy. This is $1,199. It's got a fuel off switch so you can burn off the excess fuel. It has a carbon monoxide sensor so that you don't get yourself in trouble. Yeah, once it picks up enough carbon monoxide, it's going to shut the unit off. And then the best one is basically if you're in your camper or your trailer and it's nice and warm in there and you want to turn the generator on and you don't want to go outside in the 10-degree weather, you can go ahead and do it with your phone. You could get it started with your phone. It's got a Honda app. Yeah, it's got a Honda app, so you get it started. All right, let's go ahead. This is quiet. The other generators are kind of even the bigger companies, if they say they're quiet, a big engine's going to make some noise. You know that. Anyway, this one is quiet though. This one is quiet. All right, that's what they say, and people like their generator. Gets a 4.8 on 4.8 out of 5. That's pretty good. All right, let me look for that generator. The Honda generator's right here. I found it. Let's go.
Select Honda generators feature a fuel-off valve that allows the engine to run until fuel is consumed and the engine shuts off. This helps prevent the effects of stale fuel and simplifies storage. Honda generators, it's power you can trust. Honda's EU Series 2200-watt generator lineup combines exciting new features with legendary Honda reliability. Lightweight and portable, 2200-watt generators are easy to start and operate. All 2200 models deliver long run times, outstanding fuel efficiency, and remarkably quiet operation. Double your power by teaming 2 units with a parallel connection. And with the 2200i Companion's 30-amp receptacle, it's a perfect home backup or RV AC solution. New standard features include built-in Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity that allows you to control generator functions from your phone using Honda's exclusive My Generator smartphone app. Plus, the peace of mind protection of Honda's CO Minder carbon monoxide detection system. CO Minder is designed to shut down the generator automatically if it detects CO levels near the generator are too high. Honda EU Series 2200-watt generators. It's power where you want, when you want.
Yeah, that Honda generator does really, really well. No doubt about that. Let me go ahead and jump and check out the scores there. Hey, I saw Janine popped in. Janine, thanks so much for stopping in. Hey, there's all kinds of places to be tonight. Yeah, and being over here in my live stream, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let me see if I can get up to date here. Let's see. Let me find myself. I got to find myself somewhere on here. Let's see if they got me. Oh, I see that big old hoagie. Hey, it's National Eat a Hoagie Day, and you still got time. It's 10:10 Central. You still got time for a hoagie. By the way, I didn't get to put it up on the screen, but yeah, I'll put it on YouTube here. And the question is, what's your favorite sandwich? I sold roast beef, Cajun style roast beef for most of my career. Yeah, making stuff, selling roast beef to go on a sandwich. I sold corned beef and pastrami, but people wanted the Cajun style, well done, garlic filled roast beef. That's what they wanted. So that's one of my favorite sandwiches. But I gotta say, a fried shrimp po' boy is the way to go. That's my favorite sandwich. What about you? Tell me what your sandwich is. Janine says grilled cheese, and the grilled cheese is fancy because it could be a Kraft American single on the cheese, or it could be all kinds of different domestic cheeses that are usually made in Wisconsin or California. Yeah, because cheese is made all over the place now. Yeah, any kind of cheese. The more cheese, the better. The more cheese, the better. All right, let's see. Let me jump on to that Honda. The Honda it actually gets got 674 reviews. It ends up getting a 4.8. It gets a 4.9 for portability. That's what I'm talking about. It can fit in your Volkswagen. Yeah, you got a 4.6 on noise level. It's the real deal. It is quiet. It is quiet. Maneuverability 4.6. Lightweight, that's what I'm talking about. Less than 48 pounds, 45. Got a 4.5, and then most important of all, is it a good value for the money? Well, it must be because they got a 4.4, 4.4 out of 5. That's not bad. Overall rating, 4.8. So it did good, did real good. Now, when it comes to generators, I did really well with the generators that are for storms, for the hurricanes, the hurricane generators. And they got a few here. In fact, this year, the second best item that's going for me is a Duramax generator. It's in second place. Last year, it was in second place. So 2 years in a row, it's been second place. 6,930 reviews. It gets a 4.6 out of 5. And it gets a 4.1 for value for the money. But anyway, they got two of them that do really well for me. It's a 12,000 and a 13,000. The 13,000 watts, 12,000 watts. One's got an 18 horsepower motor. One's got a 20 horsepower motor. They both run on gas and they run on propane. And as far as the two models, one model, the 12,000, starts up with a key, and the other model starts up with a button. Yeah, you press the button. Yeah, so little differences here and there, but this Duramax really does well. Second best item overall, 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Will it stay in that position? I think it will. It's going to give a run for the money with the treadmill. Can it catch the treadmill? I don't know. It's a tough one. All right, here, let's go. Let me look for my Duramax. The Duramax. It really does well. It really does well. I've been talking about those generators since last year. By the way, I've been on Amazon Live for 495 days in a row. 495 days in a row. I only got 5 more days. 5 more days. Only 5 more days to get 500. How far I'll go after that, I don't know. Because the next stop would be 1,000. That's a lot of days from now. All right, it's usually $13.99. I've sold a lot of them at $13.99. But right now it's 21% off. It's down $300. That's a great price, especially since we're in hurricane season. Especially, yeah, when you can get a good deal on a generator right in the middle of hurricane season, that's a good deal. All right, let's get going with the Duramax here. In fact, let me check out the panel first of all. Let's see. Let me go to that panel. Hey, there's that panel. There you go. This is the 12,000. As you can see, it's got a place for the key. You just start it just like a car. On the right side, you can see that it's got a voltmeter. Well, the 13,000 has a digital meter. And then you can see that switch down on the side there. You could run it on 120 and 240 at the same time. And if you want to know if a generator's got some juice, well, all you got to do is look for that 50 amp plug. If you got a 50 amp outlet, that means business. The good thing, like I said, you can run 120 and 240 at the same time. And then you got the GFCI outlets too to go with it. All right, let's get that thing going. Let's see. This is the Duramax generator.
What does it mean to be at the heart of American power? It's giving families the tools to protect themselves and stay safe at home. Providing comfort, warmth, peace of mind, and something to fall back on. It's strength and reassurance in critical times when they need it most. Duramax, powering everyone, anywhere.
Be ready for anything with Duramax's XP 12000 EH, the 12,000 watt dual fuel portable generator. Nicknamed the Beast, this unit provides the power normally found in home standby units, but in a portable package. Offering power and versatility, the XP 12000 EH is perfect for powering your home's essential appliances and even central AC through any power outage, storm, or emergency event. You can also easily transport this unit to the job or campsite. This dual fuel monster runs on either gasoline or propane, which provides the freedom and flexibility of fuel choice. While gasoline is a tried and true fuel option, liquid propane lasts longer, costs less, and has a longer storage life, and won't gum up the carburetor. With Duramax dual fuel capability, the choice is yours. Designed for safe and easy operation, the XP 12000 EH features a user-friendly electric start that's as simple as starting your car. It's also equipped with an optional recoil start and features a low oil shutoff sensor to protect the engine. This powerhouse generator is powered by a 457cc, 18 horsepower Duramax OHV engine that feeds the fully loaded power panel, allowing the user to pull up the maximum 12,000 watts of power. The power panel includes two 120-volt 20-amp outlets, one 120-volt 30-amp twist lock outlet, a 120 or 240-volt 30-amp outlet, and a 50-amp heavy-duty outlet to power the most demanding needs. The panel also features a voltmeter, circuit breakers, low oil indicator, idle control, and Duramax's unique MX2 RV switch, which doubles your 120-volt amperage for heavy loads. With it, you can get maximum power from each 120-volt receptacle and have the option of operating at both 120 and 240 volts simultaneously. The Beast's heavy-duty all-metal frame has fully isolated motor mounts and an oversized noise-reducing muffler with a built-in spark arrestor for allowing smooth and quiet operation. The XP 12000 EH is easy to transport over any terrain with the included handle kit and runs on solid fill tires. Like all Duramax generators, this unit is built with all copper windings that last for years, and it's covered by our 3-year factory warranty. The XP 12000 EH is a fully loaded workhorse that can power through any situation and keep you going. Duramax, powering everyone, anywhere.
What is going on, guys? Thank you for clicking on the...
All right, that's the Duramax. Like I said, you got an 18 horsepower motor and you got a 20 horsepower motor. 12,000 watts, 13,000 watts. Pretty close, but they both sell pretty fast. Pretty fast. They're pretty close to each other. Yeah, so you got to always look at the pricing. One might be on deal, the other one might. One might be regular price, one might be on deal. So check it out. It's pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. All right, let's see. I want to jump on over to the #1 best-selling generator that I had last year. It's the Westinghouse. It's 12,500 watts, same size. They don't call it the Beast, but it sells pretty well. I'd like the sales record. I'd like to be on top of the sales record there. Yeah, this one does really well for me. So here, I'm going to jump on over to the Westinghouse generator. Perfect for hurricane season. Perfect for ice storms. Perfect for living in a city that you might not get your electricity from. Yeah, there's a few places like that. Yeah, a few places like that. So if you don't think your city can keep up with the power, you might want to have a generator. And the deal is with the generator, it runs on gas and it runs on propane. So you got two different fuel sources. Very, very important. Very important. All right. This one actually has this. Let me check out that panel. I want to go ahead over to that panel. Yeah, there's the panel. Yeah, you got that switch where you can turn it from gasoline to propane. You got the little press button start, and it has a key fob that you can start it from a distance, just like you do with a car. Yeah, you got that. You got the GFCI outlets. You got a 30 amp outlet. You got a 50 amp outlet. And like I said, if you got a 50 amp outlet, that means business. That definitely means business. All right, let me go ahead and jump on over into the Westinghouse generator.
A powerful generator for home or RV. This is the WGen 9500. DF generator. by Westinghouse, an open-frame portable generator producing up to 12,500 peak watts and up to 9,500 running watts. The dependable Westinghouse engine can run up to 12 hours on a tank of gas or easily switch to propane. Connect with two dual 120-volt outlets, the transfer switch-ready 30-amp twist lock outlet, or take advantage of the full power of the generator with a 50-amp outlet. The push-button start, remote start key fob, and host of built-in safety features make it a smart, versatile solution to your portable power needs. The WGen 9500 DF generator by Westinghouse. Power when you need it, power where you need it.
Yeah, this one you're not going to be able to fit in your Volkswagen. It's a pretty big unit. Now, what you can do, yeah, you probably need a truck. Probably need a truck or a van in order to get go ahead and transport it. So it's not the easiest thing as far as portability is concerned. But those Duramaxes and the Westinghouses are both north of 200 pounds, and they, like I said, it's not going to fit in the front seat, that's for sure. Hey, it's got a 4.6 out of 5. It's got a 4.5 for maneuverability. It's got a 4.5 for easy to assemble. And it's got a 4.5 for value for the money. And that's pretty good. 4.4 for portability. Even got a 4.1 for tech support. Anyway, that's a great unit. And like I said, out of everything that I talked about last year, that was number one. That was number one. Number one best-selling item I had last year. This year, it's like number 4. It's like it in 4th place. Will it take number 1? Well, it could, because last year it came on strong at the end of the year. It did really, really well. All right, let me see. Let me jump on over to the next go round. Next go round, next go round. Let's see what I got. See what I got. See what I got. Going on over to, I'm trying to get back into my app. Get back into my app. We got the Duramax. We got the Westinghouse, and now it's time to get back to the food part. Get back to the food part. I've got the Traeger grill in here. I actually have a Weber grill. The Weber grill is pretty good because I got it hooked to the gas. The gas that comes to my house, I got it hooked to that, so I never run out of gas. I don't have to run to the store to go pick up charcoal. I don't have to go get lighter fluid. I don't have to worry about all that. All I got to do is have something to cook. As long as I got something to cook, I'm all ready to cook. And I did a good bit of that this week for sure. Anyway, the Weber works great, and the Weber excels at all kinds of different barbecue. But the Traeger, it's all about smoking with some wood pellets. So anyway, the Traeger grill uses 5 different wood pellets. You got 5 different ones that you could use. Some are good for chicken, some are good for beef, some are good for pork. But if you want to make it real easy on yourself, get the one that's called Signature. The Signature wood pellets work for everything, whether it's beef, pork, chicken, shrimp, seafood, vegetables, whatever you put on the grill, that's the way to go. Hey, Luis G is here. Hey, how's it going? Luis G, we got Tabby Tux, we got Evans, we got Susie Note, we got Jaleesa. All right, I got a little too far. If I get into that generator section, the video is kind of long, so it gets me a little separated. So unfortunately, sorry for the delay. But I see ya. I see ya. All right, let's see. I'm going to jump on over to the Traeger grill. Now, this grill is great. You know why? Because I can show you all kinds of stuff that I could cook on the Weber grill. But I don't have the photography experience that these guys have. These guys are great making the meats look good, making them look real good. So I'm a novice, but these guys are professionals. All right, let's get the Traeger grill going. And check out that steak that hits the grill. That thing looks good. I'd like to eat that particular one because it looks perfect. Let's go. The Traeger grill. All right, and one thing it does, it lets you know if your baby back ribs are ready. It sure does. Did you see that steak? That steak looked great. That's the steak that I'm talking about, the one that hit the grill. Did you see how thick it was? Did you see how good it looked? I can't make a steak look that good. I'm not a chef. I'm not an expert, but I can do okay, but not that good. Those things, they make it as good as it possibly can look, and that's what it was. Hey, we got Bernadine, we got Luis, we got Terry, we got Richard, we got Tabby Tux, we got Evans, we got Susie Nope, we got Jaleesa, we got Janine, we got a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of different people around here. Kmart Kelly, we got Rosalinda, we got Gavin, we got anybody else? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I know we got a few here that haven't said anything yet, but over time, you never know. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, I talk a lot about food. So if you like food, you might want to follow me. If you don't like food, you might not want to follow me. It's possible. But if you do, go ahead and hit that follow button. All right, I'm going to jump on to another item that actually really does really well. It was on fire in January. Yeah, the price was right. It was $5.29. I couldn't believe it, $5.29. Out in January when they had snow everywhere. Snow, it might not have been construction season, but it sure had a good price and it was on fire. So it was in 5th place. It dropped all the way down to about 7th place, but it's still really doing good because the $5.49 price during construction season is excellent. Last year it was like $5.99. $5.99 was a good price last summer, but this year it's $50 less. $50 less. It's a great deal. Real good deal. And one thing about DeWalt actually hits up some pretty good scores. Yeah, they do. I know. Let me go ahead and get to it. I can't remember each and every one of the scores, but I know they make a 4.8. Yeah, they score a 4.8. That's what they do. Let's go on. 4,293 ratings. Gets a 4.8 out of 5. That's awesome. Portability, 4.7. Safety features, which is real important, 4.7. Accuracy, which is extremely important because if the woods don't match up, if you're trying to do some molding and you don't cut it well, guess what? It's going to look not too good. Yeah, so accuracy is very important. It gets a 4.6. But the main thing is, I think it's 97. Yeah, 97 out of 100 people agree that it's a 4 or a 5. That's off the charts. That's almost a 4.9. And not many people get a 4.9 on their products. So here we go. Let me see. Let's get to that DeWalt. DeWalt's good. We bought a lot of DeWalt product after Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. Yeah, and we still have each and every one of those things that we bought. We got it all. None of it broke. Everything is working fine. All right, this is the DeWalt table saw. Here we go. I'm looking for the video. Yeah, it's down $100 from a few months ago. Yeah, everything from DeWalt does really, really well. And like I said, I got quite a few items that get a 4.8 out of 5, and that's awesome. That's why I keep on buying DeWalt. Yeah, because it performs well. All right, last summer I found out real quick that people love kayaks. Yeah, they got a lot of people that love kayaks, and this product sold really, really well last year. 3 of the top 10 best-selling items I had during the summer were kayaks. Yeah, the kayaks were kicking. Yeah, definitely. Last year at the beginning of the summer, they were in the 170s and 180s, and they went all the way up to 214. Now this particular kayak's only 109. That's a deal. That's a real good deal. 25,322 reviews, and it gets I think it gets a 4.4, but that's okay because it's gets a 4.5. That's okay because it sells really well. Yeah, sometimes when your score is not like you think it should be, if it sells well, that's what it's all about. Easy to inflate, 4.4. Leg room, 4.2. Maneuverability, 4.2. It does good. If you want to check out the one-seater, you can click it in the carousel. Check out the one-seater. It's usually under $100. You could also find a fishing version too. Yep, you can. Hey Jessica, how's it going? How you doing? I'm a little later than I wanted to be, but I showed up. I showed up. Yeah, I try to get in twice a day if I can. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let me jump on over to the kayak. The kayak's a pretty good thing to have because guess what? You don't need a boat trailer. You don't have to put it on the top of your car because there's nothing worse than having the boat fall off your car. It's nothing worse than your trailer falling off. Yeah, you don't want any of that. You put it in your car so it's safe. Yeah, doesn't take up that much room. Yeah, you can do it. Yes, you can. And wherever you go, you could go test the waters. I don't know if I would test out Niagara Falls. I wouldn't do that. But there's a lot of water out there that would be great for the kayak. All right, this is the Intex kayak, and it does extremely well. Let's get it going. All right, okay, so that does really well. Look, when you get into hurricane season, one thing about hurricane season, it's usually real hot. And if you lose your air conditioning, guess what? It'd be nice to have a backup. Yeah, and the deal is, it's not just losing the air conditioning. It could be the deal where you have to minimize your energy use. So you might have to go from central unit down to a window unit. And well, as far as Amazon's concerned, the #1 selling window unit, every time I check it out, it's Medea. They got an 8,000, a 10,000, 12,000. And out of all the ACs, the one that does very well for me is this Medea 12,000 BTU. Look, it shows up at 426. 426, that's a real good buy. And one thing they do is they put together a pretty good video. They did. I like it a lot. Pretty good video. The price is right. It covers about 500 to 550 square feet, and there's going to be some cool air in your neighborhood. That's what you're going to want after a hurricane experience. Yeah. Hey, it's not just a hurricane. It could be just tropical storm come in and knock out the energy for 10 hours. It can happen. Hey, it could be just a thunderstorm coming through and knocks out your electricity for quite a few hours. That can happen. It can happen at any time. So if you got some backup, if you got a backup AC, that's always a good thing to have. And having a generator wouldn't be a bad idea either. All right, let's see. Check out the Medea. Let's go with the Medea. 426. That's the lowest price I've seen. And this unit has a filter that you can clean pretty easily, and that's always good for trying to keep that energy bill kind of on the low side. All right, here we go. Hey, look, I saw Jessica ask the question how Calvin's doing, and I saw Susie Valentine saying, "Hey, Randall," and I was going to say something, but I couldn't say anything because I was waiting for the clarinet solo. The clarinet solo, that was pretty good. It was really good. I had to let that play first. Anyway, how you doing, Susie? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Jessica. Calvin's doing fine. He was outside. We got a cold front that came through. Yeah, cold front. It was like 66 degrees this morning. So Calvin, what happens when we get nice cool weather? We get Calvin outside on the porch. Yeah, and he loves to be outside. He loves to be outside. He don't like to go inside. So he got a little bit of outside activity today, and then I think he's done for the day. I think he's gonna be sleeping. He's watching TV and he'll be sleeping soon, I guess. And then he'll get up. He'll get up sometime later. he'll get up. But doing okay. All right, I got one more thing here that I want to show. That's a pretty cool thing to have. If you could put it in your budget, because last year we had a lot of wind events. Like one was Hurricane Ida, and it knocked out a lot of portable structures. It knocked out storage sheds. It knocked out gazebos. It knocked out carport covers. You name it, knocked out a lot of stuff. So usually that's a building process. You can't replace it all at one time, but little by little you put it together. So if a purple leaf gazebo runs in your budget, it's something nice to have, and that's where I want to go. I'm going to go on over. Hey, they had a video with no audio, but now they got a video with audio, so that's good. But this is nice. This is real nice. Let me see. Let me go on over to the purple leaf. Let's get the purple leaf gazebo. Now, by the way, the number one selling gazebo is usually like a 10 by 10, and it usually is like, I don't know, like $200. That's usually the number one selling gazebo, because it's very, very affordable for most people. So this is a little money here, but it's nice to have. All right, this is $2,999, and it was $32.99, so it's down 9%. Look, they do make a 10 by 12. Yeah, let me see. Let me go over here. 10 by 12. They do a 10 by 12. They do a 12 by 12. They do a 12 by 14. They do a 12 by 16, but the one I like is this one right here. Yeah, big one. I like the big one. Yeah, you can put more stuff underneath it, Yeah, if you're gonna do it right if you can. Do the big one if you can. All right, so one thing about Amazon, and this is what I say, I don't think a lot of people know that Amazon has gazebos. I don't think they know. I think the average person, if they say, "Hey, I'm gonna buy a gazebo. Let me call Amazon." No, I don't think that's the case. But it's nice. Anyway, especially if you like to work out in the garden. I saw Susie a few weeks ago. She was working out in the garden. Yeah, she was working out. So the thing is, if you have a gazebo and you keep that sun away from you, yeah, that sun will knock you down. Yeah, the sun will knock you down. All right, check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and play this video here.
So here it is on the deck. It actually doesn't look huge on the deck. The deck's that big, right?
All right. Let's see. Let me get back. Anyway, this particular gazebo does pretty well in the ratings too. Let me go ahead and jump on over on looking for the ratings on the gazebo. Let's see. All righty. I'm a running. All right, $2,999. Let's see. You got 645 reviews. Let's see what it gets. It gets a 4.6. It gets a 4.7 for water resistance. That's a good thing. Because you don't want the water on top of your head. You don't want that. Sturdiness. That's a good thing. 4.5. Value for the money. 4.4. That's good. Easy to assemble. That's the part that's a little difficult. Yeah, it's some construction. You got to have a lot of construction experience to put it together, but if you do, you got a nice little setup there. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Let me come on back to the chat here. Let me get back to the chat. Let's see. Yes, Susie was in the real estate business, so she knows about a gazebo. If you got a nice gazebo in the backyard, that definitely adds value to your investment. All right, we got Jessica. Jessica says nice and cool. Yeah, you must be talking about that gazebo. Gazebo's nice. Let's see. Yes, Susie, I'm trying to stay in the kitchen, but you never know. I might get evicted from the kitchen. I'm trying to make it work. But yeah, it's always good to have all the stuff out there. Yeah, so we're kind of change it up. I'll eventually be back in my office one day later down the road. So that's where. So as long as I can operate in the kitchen, it's a good thing. You know what's good is that I can walk away and do things. When I was in my room, I couldn't go nowhere. It was kind of a small space, you know. All right, I'm gonna do something a little different. I got the Vitamix 5200, and I went ahead and decided to do something that I like. Yeah, something that I like. There's a lot of people that like to do healthy smoothies, you know, like the green ones, but that's not me. I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out. I got some ice cream, some vanilla ice cream from High Road out of Atlanta, Georgia. Some super premium stuff. Well, if you live out in the Northwest, you got the Tillamook ice cream that you can get. If you're out in California, you got Dryers. If you're down in the South, you got Bluebell. If you're up in the heart of the country, you got Blue Bunny. If you're up in Michigan, you got Hudsonville. If you're on the East Coast, you got Breyers. Yeah, of course, a lot of the ice cream is sold all over the country. But get you some ice cream, some vanilla ice cream, and then you could make any kind of ice cream you want so easily with the Vitamix. Yeah, you don't have to have the Vitamix in this case, but it works. It's a pretty fancy way of making some ice cream. All right, let's see. Let me find. I tried to do it without making a mess. And I did it. Here we go. I decided to go ahead and put some almonds in my ice cream, and I decided to put some Heath in my ice cream, and this is what I did. Here we go. Here's the Vitamix.
Hey, I'm going to see if I could be a little creative today. I'm going to go ahead and take some ice cream here. I got actually 4 servings. It's 524 calories, okay? So we're already at 524 calories. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the favorite things into it and mix it in my Vitamix. Okay, so look, there's the ice cream, all right? And I better get going before it melts, because then I won't be able to do much with it. So let me see if I can find some stuff to put in it. Hey, it looks like I found some almonds to put in the ice cream. But that's a 1 ounce serving. That's not enough. I got to kick that up a little bit. All right, that's more like it. That's enough. That should be enough almonds there. Let's see what else I can find. Hey, look at that Heath over there. Let me get that Heath. I want to get some Heath in there. Okay, I got 2 15-gram servings of Heath. But I don't think that's enough. Let me get some more. Now we're talking. Now we got enough Heath. That should be enough to put the ice cream together. All right, we got Heath and we got some almonds. All right, let's get it in the Vitamix. Now that looks good. We got the ice cream in. Now we got to put the almonds in the Heath. Looks like we got the almonds in there. Now we got the Heath. It's in there. All right, let's get the ice cream going. Whoa. Turn it on higher. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it scared me a little bit. That thing wanted to take off, but the thing is, I only had one hand. I had one hand on the camera and one hand to hit the button. I didn't have one to hold the top down, so that was close. But that was all right. It worked out okay. Now, once I got it situated, I got a better situation like this. This sounds like an outboard fishing motor. It does. This sounds just like going fishing. Sounds just like going fishing.
All right, let's get my ice cream going. I got the Heath in there and I got the almonds in there. Let's get it going.
Sounds just like when you get grass in your propeller and you got to put the motor up and try to get the grass out the propeller. That's what exactly it sounds like. Then when it was all said and done, this is a look from the top here. Yeah, that ice cream was good. I had it loaded. I had 340 calories worth of almonds. I had 320 calories worth of Heath candy. And then I had 524 calories of some good vanilla ice cream. When it was all said and done, it was almost 1,200 calories. But it was good. It was real good. I ate a little bit of it. And then I put it in the freezer, and that thing froze like a brick. If it freezes like a brick, you know what? That means it's super premium ice cream. That's exactly what it was. It was really, really good. But you can do all kinds of different things with it. You can put Oreo cookies with it. Hey, look, you can get the Vitamix. And when the kids come over, you can go ahead and break up some Halloween cookies. Yeah, you know this stuff's good. It might be orange. It might not be white, but it tastes just as good. Yeah, it doesn't matter what color the Oreos are. They're all good. Yeah, Oreo cookies are a super awesome, fantastic item to have in ice cream. Yeah, definitely. All right, you got the cookies you can put in there, and as you saw, well, I tell you what, let me find that video here. Look at this, some of the stuff I could have put in the ice cream. The possibilities are endless. Making something good to eat. You know, different people love different things at different levels. But look what I got okay, I'm chopping up onions, okay? All right, I'm chopping up onions, but look all the stuff in the background. Look all the stuff that could have went into that ice cream.
Hey, I got this KitchenAid 3.5 cup food processor that's good for chopping up cashews and almonds and pistachios. But it's also great for chopping up onions for cooking.
Well, I don't want the onions for the ice cream, but they had some good stuff in the background. Look, I also had sauces that could have went into that ice cream, but I would have added too many calories. I got the white chocolate from Tyranny. Tyranny makes some great stuff for the coffees, but they make some great stuff for ice cream too. You got the dark chocolate. I had it in the carousel a few days ago, but I don't have it in there now. Then you got the caramel. So you could add all that to the ice cream. And of course, this is what I put in. I put the Heath in. And I don't know if you know this, but Heath has one with the chocolate and one without the chocolate. So you have to make up your mind which one you want. Both of them are very good. Very, very good. All right, that's what I did with my Vitamix. You see, I got it operating. It's on video. I got it on video. Yeah, so I got it. Okay. Let me jump on to the next one. I got this KitchenAid can opener. Well, when I got married almost 38 years ago, and this is what we had. We had this can opener. Well, anyway, it opens cans, but I tell you what, it's hard on the fingers. It's hard. But as you get older, you get wiser. And eventually you find something like this. Yeah, I got this 20 to 25 years ago. Man, this opens a can pretty good. Real good. Does a real good job. In fact, let me see if I got my can opener here somewhere. I don't see it right here. I'll have to go back to it later. But anyway, this particular can opener, it's got 65,629 reviews. $11.39. $11.39. It's down 43%. So let's see. That kind of works. Let me see. Hold on, just 1 second here. Oh yeah, I think I got it over here. That's where it is. Da, 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 da. Yeah, let me show you. Here's the 2 can openers here.
All right, I got my bush baked beans. I'm going to go ahead and open it with my can opener. This is the can opener I had when I got married 38 years ago. All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and open the can with this one. You gotta work it hard. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh. All right. Can't let it go. Gotta keep on going. All right, there we go. Got it there. All right. But what about doing it with a KitchenAid? We bought this like 20 or 25 years ago. The KitchenAid one. Let's see how good this one is. Yeah, let's see. See how quick this is. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. That's it. It's done. That's it. I think the KitchenAid wins. KitchenAid wins. KitchenAid wins.
Yeah, the KitchenAid wins. It's a great investment, especially at $11.39. Hey, we got Gordon that started following. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. I spent 45 years in the food industry, and that's what I talk about a lot. So if you like food, you might like this live stream. Oscar stopped in too. Thanks so much. If you get a chance, go ahead and hit that follow button. Yeah, just hit the follow button. Now, one thing that's changed since last year there was a certain amount of live streamers, and you had a certain amount of people that you could watch. But now there's a whole bunch of different people to watch. So sometimes when you're looking for a particular person, it's a little harder to find them. So it's very, very important to hit that follow button. Hit that follow button if you can. All right. So we got Oscar and Gordon, and we got Richard and Kmart Kelly, and we got Jessica, and the list goes on and on. Anyway, the KitchenAid, yeah. It could possibly be the best $12 you ever spent. Definitely. All right, I got my Weber Genesis now. I got my Genesis. I spent my whole life hoping or wanting, a nice barbecue pit. And I finally got one back when I was like 55. Yeah, like I was about 55. I said, it's time to get a good barbecue pit. And I did. Let's see. Manual can openers are so difficult for me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's tough when if you're left-handed, that's not easy because they probably, I don't know if they make left-handed can openers. I don't think they do. I guess, well, you never know. All right, let's see what I got. Let me go over to the Weber Genesis. Yeah, I've been keeping the Weber Genesis kind of busy lately. Yeah, the other day, I went through the freezer and I found everything I had in the freezer. I went through the freezer, organized everything, and found out I had beef, I had pork, I had chicken, I had meatballs, I had sausage, you name it, I had everything. So I figured I'd do a barbecue and get it on film. So that's what I did. So anyway, this is what happened. I don't know. Okay, I might not be a professional videographer, but it doesn't look too bad.
All right, we got it going on. Yeah, everything's a cooking. We got the beef, pork, chicken, and sausage. Beef, pork, chicken, and sausage. Yeah, we just lowered the flame. Gonna lower the flame and close it up. Looking good so far. This is on the Weber Genesis. The Weber Genesis. Yeah, the Weber Genesis. Well, it's plugged right in, and it gets its energy right there. Right there. Plugs right on in. Hey, look, I got some Johnsonville grillers up there, and got some Bubba burgers up there, and got a few meatballs I found in the freezer. And it came out pretty good. Some Angus beef meatballs. Got a crust on the outside and cooked inside with all the seasonings.
Yeah, it worked out really good. All right, I also got it going the other day. I got it going on with some ribeyes. So I got some ribeyes on the grill.
Hey, we got the ribeyes on the grill. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the ribeyes on the grill. So that's what it looked like when it was all said and done. Let's see if I got the right one. I think I got it here.
Looks like we're just about done. We got The 4 ribeyes looks like they're getting pretty close to being done, I would think. Yeah, we're gonna make sure. Wow, it's hot there. It's hot down there. And then we got the Kaneka sausage up on top. Yep. And we got the beans right next door. And the beans are right next door. All right.
The way this Genesis is, it has a burner on the right side, so you can do gumbo, you can do jambalaya, you can do red beans and rice, you can boil shrimp, you can do a lot of different things with the burner. That's right there, right on the side of the grill. So you could grill stuff and you could go ahead and cook stuff. Yeah, that's what you can do. All right, let's see. I also got some other things. Sometimes you just want it simple. You're just interested in some burgers. Yeah, sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes it's all you want. You want some burgers. Here we go. We got the burgers going.
They're cooking. Man, they're looking good. Looking good.
Yeah, let's get the burgers going. Let's get it
cooking.
going.
Man, they're looking good. Looking good, Calvin. We're going to be eating good in our neighborhood. Yeah. All right, hey, one of the things I always talk about is the fact that I like to cook them well done. I like always, huh, Calvin? We always eat them well done. I know there's a lot of people that.
Yeah, there's not a whole bunch of people that like it well done, but I do. We got a few well done people in the audience. Yeah. Sometimes I get a little carried away and we get things going. But anyway, it was smelling good in the neighborhood. But we got a little attention. Yeah, we got it going. We got it going on. The sirens in the background and everything. All right. Well, anyway, tonight I got some help to go ahead and keep track of all the names. My wife is reading all the comments and adding everybody to the hat. Yeah, I'm doing a $5 gift card giveaway at the end of the live stream. At the end, once I finish the 40 items in the carousel. Once that's over, I go ahead and pick up a name. And right when I get to the end, she's ready to roll. She's ready to roll. She hands me the hat and I pick a name. All right. Here's my wife, Nada. She's the one that's in charge. She's the one that's in charge of all the names. Yeah, she's got everything going on. So it's good to get some help to go ahead and run the promotions again. So that's really good. Richard is just such a over the last year, Richard's been such a great help trying to keep track of all the characters. He knows all the characters very, very well, but my wife's learning very, very fast. Yeah, she's starting to find out who's who. Yeah, definitely. All right, y'all take care. I'm gonna look for the next. I'm gonna look for the next item. Next item. Let's see. I think I got the Weber Genesis done. Except I want to go ahead and look at the reviews, because the reviews came out pretty good for this particular Weber Genesis. Yeah, it comes out really good. Let me get that. There's only 33 reviews, but the scores are really great. 4.6 out of 5. But the thing about cooking on that grill, it's all about heat distribution. If you get good heat distribution, you do a better job of cooking. Yeah. So the guys gave it a 5.0 for heat distribution. They gave it a 5.0 for temperature control and a 4.4 for ease of assembly. So that kind of works out. That works out really, really well. All right, let me get back to the chat. Back to the chat. Let me see if I get back on. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Jessica says Mrs. Constant is a very pretty lady. Yes, she is. Yeah, like I said, we've been together for over 38 years. That's a long time, long time. Jeff, hey Jeff, thanks so much for popping in. We got Janine, we got James, here. We got Jeff, we got Terry, we got Richard, we got Oscar and Gordon and Kmart Kelly, and the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, thanks so much. There's all kinds of places you could be right now, but you're on the live stream. You're on my live stream, so thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna jump on up to the next item. Wow. By the way, that's a great price. That's the second to best price I've ever seen on the Fitbit Sense. The Fitbit Sense is the first. I'm on live stream number 946. 946. And my live streams are not short, okay? They're not short by no means. So I got a lot of live streams under the belt, but live stream number 1 was all about the Fitbit. It was about the Fitbit. It was about the Fitbit scale. It was about the scale weighing foods. And it was about all the foods I ate when I lost 51 pounds in 17 weeks. I documented the whole journey. And when it was all said and done, Fitbit contacted me and said, how did you do that? They wanted to know what I was, what I was doing. So anyway, they downloaded all my data and the rest is history. But anyway, the Fitbit Sense is a great watch. It really is. And it's a good motivation to knock off a few pounds. Yeah, I learned a long time ago that most people have to knock off a few instead of gain a few. Yeah, not many people are really working hard to gain some weight, but there's a whole bunch of people that like to knock off a few. I wouldn't mind knocking off 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. I wouldn't mind. But it takes a lot of work, as you know. Yeah, the Fitbit Sense, like I said, it's at the second best price. And if you're looking for buying someone a present that you really care for, this is a good present. Of course, you can get an Apple, you can get a Garmin, you can get a Samsung. Of course you can, but this is pretty affordable. This is really, really affordable. All right. Jeff says, Randall, your wife is Bella Dama. She said thank you. I don't know. I don't. What's that? All right. I'm not exactly sure what it means, but I know that it was good. It wasn't bad. It was good, not bad. All right. James says he's got his weight down to 162.2. That's good, James. That's good. I'd like to be at 162.2. That'd be great. I wish I was. Anyway, the Fitbit Sense does a good job of telling you what your heart rate is. So if you're working out in the hot weather, and your heart's a beating fast, at least the watch is going to tell you. The watch is going to tell you, hey, your heart's really working hard. You might have to go take a rest or something, So that's good. It tells you what your resting heart rate is. It tells you what your sleep score is. It tells you a lot of stuff. So it's a good thing to have. Okay, Jeff says, beautiful lady. Oh, okay. I got the beautiful part, but I didn't know the lady. You think I would, I think I'd know by now. See how good my Spanish is? My Spanish is not too good. No, not too good. I've been trying 38 years. I just don't pick it up too well. If it's a food item, I'll tell you what it is. But if it's not a food item, I don't know. All right, we got the Greater Goods Nutrition Scale. This is a great price. This is an awesome price. I tell people all the time, if you get this under $40, that's a great deal. Real good deal. I'd buy. Definitely buy. This gives you the nutrition profile. This gives you the panel right there. So it breaks it all down for you. So you know how much trouble you're getting yourself into. If you don't want to get yourself into trouble, you could put some of the food back. But that's not easy to do. Once you've got it in your bowl, you don't want to put it back, but you could if you want to. This is a great scale. I love it. It's a great scale. I bought it just so I could show everybody the scale. That's the main reason I got it. Yeah, that's it. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find my scale. It's not here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Let me get to the next page here. I'm going to the next page. It's at the bottom of the page. Here's the scale. Here's the scale. This is $39.99. This is a deal. This is a real good deal, and it will help you out tremendously.
All right, I got the Greater Goods Nutrition Scale, and I'm going to go ahead and add some almonds into the equation. Look, I got a lot of things to choose. Look, pecans, mixed nuts, cashews. I got pistachios, and I got some almonds. Okay, so first thing you got to do is go ahead and turn it on. Turn it on. The button's right there. Okay, we got that all set. All right, we got that set. Let me find some almonds. Okay, I got the almonds. I got 1 ounce of almonds. As you can tell, it's 28 grams. But the scale does not know it's almonds, so I got to go ahead and put the code in. Okay, I typed in the code. It was 0152, okay? 0152. Got 173 grams of 173 calories, 135 fat calories, 15 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol. The sodium is 98 milligrams. 6 grams of total carbs, 3 grams of dietary fiber, 1 gram of sugar, 6 grams of protein.
It gives you a good rundown. It breaks it all down. So some people have problem with sugar. So they got to back off on it. Some people have problems with salt. They got to back off of it. Some people have problems with fat. Some people have trouble with all three of those. That's me. Yeah, that's me. I try to stay away from all of it, but then you don't end up eating anything. So anyway, you try the best you can. But yeah, a lot of times people have a problem with a particular thing, you know. So different people have different problems. But this gives you all the data that you need to try to figure out what you can do to eat healthier for you, not for everybody, for you. Yeah, for you. Some people do real well with sodium. It's not a problem, but other people not. All right, let me jump on to the next one. Let's see what I got after the scale. See, I got the Withing scale. This Withing scale. James likes the onions better than the almonds. Come on, man. I like the almonds. The almonds are the good way to go. Yeah. Like I said, the only reason I like to put the onions in the bowl is if it's gone in the pot, so I can cook it to death. Yeah, I need to cook it to death. Anyway, I got the Withings body scale. This body scale is the #1 smart scale in the world. Yeah, it's really good. It tells you what you don't want to know. Let me see. Let me get it. All right. Oh, looks like a few things fell on it. Hold on. Let me dust it off here. Whoa. All right. The Withings body scale. This is it. All you gotta do is stand on it, and it's gonna tell you what you need to know. Yeah, it's gonna tell you what you need to know. It could give you your water content. It could give you your body mass index. It could tell you if you're gaining weight, if you're losing weight. It could kind of keep you up to date on what's going on. But like I say, sometimes it tells you stuff that you don't want to know. Yeah, it's kind of like that fat percentage. I probably don't want to know that. All right, let's see. That's the way it goes. What's next on the drawing board? Let me see. Let me get past the scale. Oh, yeah, it's getting ready. It's onion time, James. It's onion time. Hey, I got this KitchenAid 3.5 cup food processor. We bought this, I don't know, 20 or 25 years ago. And recently my wife came up to me and she said, I got a problem. And I said, why? She said, the onions are not chopping up like they used to. They got big pieces of onions. That's all she had to tell me. If it's not chopping it up like I want it, let's get rid of it. No, we're not doing it. We're going to get another one. We're getting another one. I want to make sure that those onions are pulverized. Yeah, I don't want no big pieces of onion in there. No, I don't. You know, there's people like me. Yeah, there's people, people like that. Well, anyway, I got the new one, and here I go. Here I am chopping some onions. I'm chopping some onions for some chuck roast. Yeah, I'm going to dump it in a chuck roast.
Hey, I got this KitchenAid 3.5 cup food processor that's good for chopping up cashews and almonds and pistachios. But it's also great for chopping up onions for cooking. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and throw these onions in there. Okay, I'm ready to chop some onions. I got the onions in there. All I got to do is put the top on there. Slide it up, and I'm ready to go. You ready? All right, let's get a view here. All right, let me see if I can do this right. All right, and the magic happens. Oh man, what happened to the onions? Oh no! Oh, look at that!
Oh man, the onions got messed up. Oh man, they got messed up. It looks like it got pulverized to death. Oh, that's too bad. All right, anyway, this KitchenAid food processor has 18,364 reviews. It gets a 4.6 out of 5. That's pretty good. It gets a 4.4 for blending power. It gets a 4.4 for easy to clean, and it's easier to clean. Yeah, since it's so small, it's easier to clean. 4.4 for the safety features. 4.3 for easy to assemble. 4.3 for easy to use, and 4.1 for durability. So I did pretty well. I did real well. I did real well. All right, let's see. I'm going to jump back out. And it was Amazon's choice. It was Amazon's choice. Let's see what's next in the carousel. Oh, it's got my coffee. Got the Nespresso maker. Yeah, the Nespresso maker was on fire in January. It was a moving. It was $3.19. It was up there because everybody was drinking hot stuff because it was so cold in January. We had a cold January, and the Nespresso was a moving. Yeah, in fact, this is a great price. $267 based on the fact that it used to be all the way up to $3.19 in January. I saw it with my own two eyes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, let me see if I can find the Nespresso maker. Let me go. I think I got it right here. Let's see. Let me get it. I'm looking with my eyes. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I'm looking hard. I think I got it right here. Here we go.
Nespresso for your mom? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do it here. I'll go ahead and put the cup in. I got the milk already.
Well, don't make a mess like you did last time.
Oh, well, I'm going to try not to make a mess. All right, I just open this up. I go ahead and take the Nespresso thing I talk about all the time and then just put it in here. And then close it down. Let's close it down without doing anything. And then all I got to do is hit this button and I should be making some Nespresso.
Cold coffee.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be cold. This one's going to be hot, Calvin. I think this Nespresso is going to be coming out. Watch out. It won't take long. Any minute. It ought to be making some Nespresso.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, there we go. There's the Nespresso. It's making Nespresso. Oh, hey Calvin, all I had to do was hit the button hard enough to make it work.
Make me something to drink.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll make you some.
All right. It usually only takes 35 seconds to do it, but I didn't hit the button hard enough. So sorry about that. Let's see how the scores come out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it gets out of 3,083 reviews, it gets a 4.7, but it gets a 5.0 for temperature control. Yeah, that's right. The flavor is 4.8. That's good. No wonder everybody likes that so much. Blending power, 4.6. Easy to clean, 4.6. Easy to use, 4.4. Noise level, 4.1. Yeah, it's kind of on the, yeah, it lets people know that the Nespresso is definitely being made. All right, let me go ahead and check and see what I got next in the line. I also have the Nespresso capsules, but I got that further down the carousel. Yeah, you could get 50 of them for like $37.50, so it's like 75 cents a piece. 75 cents a piece, and you can't get an espresso at a coffee shop for 75 cents. And then remember, you can get it at your house. You don't have to leave the house. What about if it's 20 degrees? You don't have to leave the house to go get it. You can stay in your house, nice and warm house. Victoria Diaz says she loves onions. Yeah, I love onions that are pulverized to death and cooked to death. That's what I like. I don't like the ones on my hot dog and my hamburger. Caramelized onions are good, Boston Butterfly says. Takes a half an hour to get them just right. Yeah. I was trying to think. Yeah, Calvin one time loved the gumbo. A gumbo was made with some fried onions, some fried string onions. That was pretty good, even though it wasn't a typical gumbo. All right, I'm going to jump on over to the HP OfficeJet 8620. Yeah, because this is the printer that I have. Now, I used to print the names and put them in the hat, but now my wife is writing all the names down. She's writing each and every name down and putting them in the hat, and then when I'm at the end, I just pick up she brings me the hat, and then I pick the name, and it's done. Boston Butterfly won last night or this morning. Was it I think maybe it was this morning. I don't know. I can't remember. It gets confused, and it seems like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. It was today. Okay. I was kind of wondering. I was trying to figure it out. I knew it was recently. I didn't know how recent it was. All right. I got the HP printer. Now, one thing I can say is that I sell a lot of printers. 5 of the top 12 best-selling items I have are printers. I can't believe it, but it's true. There's a lot of low-cost printers out there. You can get a printer for under $100. Yeah, so you get something in your budget. So anyway, here's the HP printer, and it's pretty fast.
This is my HP 8620. This is the printer that's printing the names to go in the hat. It takes a little while to get started, but once it gets started, it prints pretty fast. Oh, man, look at that one. Is that it? Or is there another one?
Yeah, I'm not waiting for the next one. Nope, not waiting for the next one. Anyway, it does pretty good. It does really, really well. So just go ahead and click the printer, and then just look at all the other printers. You might want an Epson. You might want a Canon printer. You might want an HP. But there's a lot to choose from on Amazon. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. I want to jump on over to the Le Creuset and do some more cooking. Yeah, I got a Le Creuset. Let's see if I get it. It's $239. It's usually $300. I see Bart popped in. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for coming in. There's a whole bunch of places you can be right now, and you're in my stream. Yeah, you're in my stream. So that's great. Awesome. Fantastic. Hey, $300. It's down to $239.95. It's 20% off. And I got to tell you, most people would say, wow, that's an expensive pot. Yes, it is. But I tell you what, it's a good pot. It's a real good pot. It's a real good pot because the people that actually write the reviews, they gave it a 4.9, and you can't get too much better than a 4.9. That's like a perfect score. Because let's put it this way. If you had 10,000 people give you a 5, it only takes one person to give you a 4 to mess up your score, right? You know that's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, James is going to be heading to bed soon. Yep. Well, at least you'll be going happy that St. Louis won. It's a lot easier to go to bed being happy when your team wins. Yeah, so St. Louis won today, so that's a good deal. All right, let me get started with my Le Creuset. I think I know where I'll put it. It was one of the last things I messed with. Yeah, let me see. Let me look for my Le Creuset. Now, the Le Creuset I have happens to be like a 12-quart one. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big one. So I had to get 3 chuck roasts. I got 3 chuck roasts, and I loaded up the Le Creuset with 3 chuck roasts. Calvin came with me. All you need is salt, pepper, and onions. And that's it. And chuck roast. And then go ahead and put it on a low fire, and the rest is history. Here we go.
Ready to cook some Angus choice beef chuck roast. Yep, for the holidays. Yep, getting ready to cook it in the Le Creuset. The Le Creuset is a great pot to cook in because it definitely cooks evenly. And sometimes you got Calvin that wants to go to sleep while you're doing your video, so you just go ahead and finish it up. All right, here's the chuck roast. I'll get the pictures after it's all finished. Got to go ahead and chop up some onions now. Calvin, it's a good time to go to the bedroom because the onions are coming, and that makes our eyes cry.
What? You're not doing your job and not putting me in bed.
All right, I'm bringing you to bed, Calvin.
Yep, I'm getting them going. Yeah, if I want Calvin to be saying something, all I got to do is start the camera. Start the camera up, and he starts talking. I'm with Calvin pretty much 24/7. Yeah, so he's always going to be talking in the background. Always going to be talking in the background. All right, before I get going, I got the salt and the pepper on each side of the 6 chuck roasts, okay? And it's sitting in like a 12-quart Le Creuset. And all I got to do is chop up the onions. So what happens is my wife's chopping onions, we head for the hills. Yeah, Calvin and I get out of Dodge because it does not go well with us. It makes us cry. It really does. It really messes us up. So we get out. But anyway, here's the onions, getting them ready for the chuck roast.
Hey, I got this KitchenAid 3.5 cup food processor that's good for chopping up cashews and almonds and pistachios. But it's also great for chopping up onions for cooking. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and throw these onions in there. Okay, I'm ready to chop some onions. I got the onions in there. All I got to do is put the top on there. Slide it up, and I'm ready to go. You ready? You ready? All right, let's get a view here. All right, let me see if I can do this right. All right, and the magic happens. Oh man, what happened to the onions? Oh no! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They got all messed up. Yeah, they got pulverized, and then all I got to do is drop them in the Le Creuset with the chuck roast, and then turn the heat on, and I'm in business.
all right, we got the beef chuck roast cooking on the stove in the Le Creuset, getting it ready for the Labor Day visitors. All right, getting it done little by little. The Le Creuset really works well. If you check it out, the ratings on Amazon are extremely high. Yeah, extremely high. Check it out. Go ahead, check out the Le Creuset on Amazon. All right, that's the chuck roast and the onions and the pepper, and it's a cooking.
And then just a few hours later.
All right, we got the Angus beef chuck roast all just about ready to go. This is in the Le Creuset. This Le Creuset does a good job of cooking this product. It cooks it definitely evenly. Looking good. Definitely looking good. Just about ready to eat. All right.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough to have some King's Hawaiian rolls, yeah, you take that beef out of there and make you a nice sandwich. Hey, if you got a po' boy roll or a hoagie roll, just fill her up. That stuff's good. That stuff's real good. Real good. James says, need some corn in that pot too, as well. And cooking tater tots. Yeah, I always got the tater tots on the side. Yeah. But anyway, that's some good stuff. It really comes out well. But one of the reasons that it goes really, really well is that Le Creuset, man, it does a great job of cooking. It's all about cooking evenly. And that's what it does. I'll show you. I'm getting over to the ratings. Let me pull up the ratings. Let's see. I'm running. Let's see. Getting to the ratings. All right. By the way, it's National Eat a Hoagie Day today. Yeah, Eat a Hoagie Day. All right, let's see. What they say for the Le Creuset? Hey, look, it's got 1,659 reviews. It's a 3.5 quart Le Creuset. It gets a 4.9 out of 5. 4.9 out of 5. It gets 4.8 for heat distribution. It gets a 4.7 for giftable. If anybody wants to give you one, take it. That's a nice gift, real nice gift. Versatility, 4.7. Easy to clean, 4.7. Value for the money, 4.5. Even though it's an expensive pot. Yeah, value for the money. Everybody that buys one really loves it. And it's all about heat distribution. That's what it's all about. That's the key selling point right there. Not to mention it like lasts forever. Yeah, like lasts forever. It's Amazon's choice. It really is. All right, let's see. Going on to the next one. Let's see where we're at. All right. Oh, yeah, this is the one that got Calvin all excited. Yeah, I got this tumbler. It's a 30-ounce tumbler. Calvin said I could have his Yeti, so he's giving me his Yeti. Anyway, this is 30 ounces. This is made with stainless steel. This is very sturdy. This is a very good gift. If you got somebody that likes a particular team, that's a good gift. Yeah, it's definitely giftable. And it's kind of leak proof because the only way it's going to leak is if you turn it upside down. So as long as you don't turn it upside down, you're in good shape. But Calvin really loves it. He really does. When we leave the house, I just fill it up with ice, and then hit the roads. Yeah, hit the roads. And Calvin takes a lot of medication, so it's always good for him to stay on the hydrated side. Yeah, very, very important. All right, let's see. Let me plug my phone in because my phone's not going to make it if I don't get it plugged. All right, let's see what I got next. I got the Frigidaire mini fridge. It's $37.99. It's down 24%, down $12. And it's a pretty good item. It's a pretty good giftable item too. It gets a 4.4. It's got a handle. Yeah, it's got a handle. And you could go ahead and open it up and go ahead and put you in some canned Cokes if you want. Canned Cokes, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, Mountain Dew. Just load it up with 6 of them. But if you want room for a hoagie, if you want to put a hoagie in there, you can put that up on the top and put four drinks in the bottom. And you got room for Kit Kats and M&Ms and a Snickers bar. Yeah, you can put something up there with chocolate. And the deal is, if you're driving home and you get stuck in traffic and you haven't eaten in a while, there you go. Just go ahead and close it up. It's got a plug to plug in the car, and it's got a plug to plug in the house. So you're in business. All right, let me go ahead and put that to the side. All right, get the Frigidaire. Frigidaire's been in business like forever. Been a long time. All right. Oh, go on to the next one. Yeah, it's my Honda lawnmower. I needed a lawnmower that was going to cut some grass. Yeah, I needed something that's going to start every time you pull it. Yeah, you know. Nothing more frustrating than a lawnmower that does not start. Here we go, but this one did. All right, it starts up. And, well, I'll give it a test and cut this grass. This grass is kind of on the tall side, so let's see if we can take care of business. It got challenging, but it took care of business. Yeah, the Honda lawnmower definitely took care of the challenge. Definitely, positively, absolutely. Yeah, let's see how it does in the ratings. 217. It gets a 4.6 out of 5. It gets a 4.8 for ease of assembly. I can tell you about that one. It came out the box. I adjusted the handle. I put the oil in. I put the gas in, and I pulled the cord. That was it. And it was starting. It was cutting grass already. Yeah, 4.8. That's the real deal. Maneuverability, 4.4. Value for the money, 4.4. Lightweight, 4.0. Yeah, it's still kind of heavy. It's like 100 pounds. Yeah, it's about 100 pounds, roughly 100 pounds. I don't know if it says it's got to have the exact weight in here, but I think it's right in that 100 pound, because the box says 98 to 106 pounds. That's what it says. That's what the box says. Yeah, it says you need to do some heavy lifting, in other words. Heavy lifting. The box is on the heavy side. All right, so it takes care of the grass. But when it's all said and done, if it's hot, you're going to be tired. So you just soon go sit down, especially if you're old like me. Yeah, I'm 61 going on 62, so I'm going to go take a seat. Yeah, so I'm going to go sit on this polywood. Got a polywood chair here. Let me get out on that chair. Let me see where I can find it. Where's it at? I think it's right here. All right, here we go. Let me go sit down. I'm tired. Well, that's May. May loves jazz. So let me go ahead and put on the jazz. Yeah, so anyway, the polywood Look, the Polywood did really great because it got a 5.0 for weatherproof. Yeah, so as far as taking on weather, it got a 5.0. So that's really, really good. And the price is right. 167 is the lowest price I've ever seen. I've had it in my carousel pretty close to 3 months now, and that's the best price, 167. Now, as far as the Bose Flex speakers, 149, it's at 149. It's available in like 4 different colors. And the sound quality is awesome. I think it scored a 4.7 or a 4.8 for sound quality. That's what you want. You want it to sound good. It also gets a 5.0 for Bluetooth connectivity. Yeah, so if you can't connect to the Bluetooth, then why you need it, right? So it does good, 5.0, so that's pretty impressive. All right, I'm moving on to the Breville Coffee Maker. That's what we have. We have the Breville Coffee Maker. It ended up getting a 4 out of 5, but my wife gives it a 10. She loves it, and that's what counts. If she likes it, she's the one drinking the coffee, so she's the one that likes it. All right, so she sets it up every night. Every night she drinks community coffee with chicory. This is what she likes. She's been drinking this for 35 years. A lot of people try to get her to change, but she won't change. Yeah, she's stuck for life on this. Yeah, community coffee with chicory out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. By the way, I got some extra coffee in here. I got some French Market coffee. This is French Market coffee and chicory. You can get this on Amazon. In fact, I have it in the carousel. Check it out in the carousel. See if you can buy it for $5.49. That's what it's listed as. If you can get this for $5.49, this is awesome. This is awesome. $5.49. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to get to the carousel soon. Yeah, see if just put it in your cart. See if it if it charges you $5.49 or does it say not available in your area or something like that. Yeah, French Market coffee. I also put in Blue Plate mayonnaise. This is like $4.46, and you can get this. I know several people have tried it. I know it could ship to Texas, it could ship to Colorado, it could ship to Florida, it could ship to New York. Several people have put it in their cart to see if it ships at the price, and that's what it does. $4.46. You get a little taste of New Orleans, and you don't have to even come over here. Yeah, you don't even have to come on down. You get a little taste of New Orleans. Taste of New Orleans. All right, let me look for that Breville Coffee Maker. Let me get that. Let me get that. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see. Looking for the choo-choo train is coming. Yeah, the choo-choo train is coming. All right, so she sets it up every night, and I press the button in the morning. It takes 5 minutes for the coffee to be prepared.
It happens every morning. I go ahead and go over to my Breville Coffee Maker with grind control, and all I got to do is hit the button. That's it. And the coffee's going to be made. And I just back away, and the rest is going to happen. Yeah, you could go ahead and grind your own coffee if you want to. But we have it ground already because we're buying...
Community coffee with chicory. Yeah, community coffee with chicory. But if you want to try stuff with chicory, community coffee with chicory is one thing you could try. You could look it up on Amazon. You could look that up, or you could look in the carousel. I got the French Market coffee and chicory there in the can. This is how they used to. If you're 50, I remember 50 years ago. Yeah, they had a lot of coffee in the can. Yeah, a lot of coffee in the can. Now it's converted to a lot of bag business, but some of the people that always got that coffee in the can, they want to continue buying it the same way they did it 50 or 60 years ago. Yeah, so anyway, the Breville Coffee Maker makes a great cup of coffee. Like I said, my wife gives it a 10. Amazon customers give it a 4. 4 out of 5, okay? All right, I got the HP Envy desktop computer in here. Yeah, it's got a 34-inch screen, nice screen. It's a gamer's computer. It's got a nice webcam. It's got 128 gigabytes of RAM. That thing works really fast. And then it also has the latest and greatest from Intel, the i9 processor. So it's loaded up. It's loaded up for business. Yeah, the HP Envy 34. Anyway, that's what it looks like when I go ahead and set it up. Let's see. I think I got it right on here. Let's see. Here it is.
Hey, I'm Randall Constant. I'm getting ready to go live on StreamYard. Hey, check this out. I'm going to go ahead to the order section. Watch out. How about that? Wow, that's an easy way to see all the items in it. And then here's my keyboard, the rest of the setup. Pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty simple. Works out pretty good. Hey, look, I wanted to get a light for the kitchen, but I wanted to make sure that the light worked well. So I got this 18-inch LED light, and man, it works well. We really like it. My wife likes it. I like it. We set it for 5K. It only burns 28 watts. That's all it does. 28 watts. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
Hey, my wife and I were looking to replace our light in the kitchen because we needed to see. You know how it gets when you get old, you can't see anymore. But this, I tell you what, this particular light really did the job. Check it out. Watch the light that comes out. Wow, that's pretty good. All right, let's see.
That works for us. It's bright and white. Now, when I started live streaming 3 years ago, I ended up getting some box lighting from Amazon, and I ended up getting these light bulbs here. Yeah, so I used these for about 2 years, and then later I converted it to GE LED light bulbs that I can control with a remote control. Not Wi-Fi, just with a remote control. So here it is. This is the way it's set up. Let me see. It's right on here. So I got the power and the remote.
Hey, I'm getting ready to do an Amazon Live, but here I am with my bright lights. Hey, but I could go ahead and kick them down. I got the GE lights. Look, I could go down to 70%. I could go down to 40%. I could go down to 10%. Yeah? And if I want to, if I feel like being red, I could go red. I could go green. I could go these colors. Look, I'm colorblind. I don't know what color all these things are, but you know, they're changing, right? Look at that. I got 2 more to go. Can I go all the way? Here we go. Yeah, there you go.
That works great. It just gives me the power in my hand, so I could turn the lights on and turn them down, or change the intensity or change the color. So it works out great. It's $17.57. Last year when I bought them, they were like $16.50, so they're about $1 more than they were last year. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker either, James, but if I put enough sugar in it, and I put some ice and I put some milk and stuff like that, then I tend to like it. Yeah, I tend to like it. Calvin's the same way. He loves it. You give him enough ice. You give him enough ice and sugar, he's going to like it. All right, let's see. What about the Works WG163, man? That thing was on fire last year. Yeah, I found out real quick. It was $112 last year most of the time. This year it's been hanging out at $109.53, and so it's $3 less. This thing works out great. It really works out great. All I suggest is that you cut the grass and then trim the grass. Cut the grass and trim the grass. You go right down the sidewalk, and it does a pretty good job. Here I go.
Hey, my name is Randall Constant, and I got the Works WG163, and I'm going to go ahead and add some little grass. Let me get it going here. Here we go.
Good thing the wind was blowing because it was hot that day. The heat index must have been like 103 or 104 or something like that. So it wasn't fun. But anyway, like I said, cut the grass, trim the grass. Cut the grass, trim the grass. That actually worked out really, really well. It's the #1 trimmer on Amazon. It's #1 trimmer. Now I do a lot with Black & Decker as a brand. I do well with that, but when it comes to that trimmer, that's the one that rocks. Hey, now Black & Decker, in this case, I do pretty good with this hedge trimmer. This is 22-inch hedge trimmer. Last year, all summer, it was pretty much $149, except for Prime Day, it went to $111. This year it stayed at $119, and it went down to $107 for Prime Day. I wonder how long I'm going to remember that. What's going to happen when I say 5 years of, 5 years ago it was this, 3 years ago it was this, 2 years ago. That's going to be difficult. But anyway, it's $119, so it's $30 less than it was last year. So it's a buy. It's a buy. It's a good price. I got one, Richard's got one, and we both love it. Yeah. In fact, sometimes I think about getting a backup, to make sure I have another one. But anyway, the price is right, $119. All right, let me go on. Let me see if I cut some part of the tree. Look, my wife gave me 51 seconds to get the job done, and I got it done in 43 or something.
Hey, I'm Randall Constant, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of this tree right Black & Decker hedge trimmer. This is the 22-inch hedge trimmer. You just go ahead and snap in the battery, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah, you see, I got it done. I got it done. Yeah. I use it for so many things. Every time I see something that needs to be chopped, it doesn't have to be a shrub. It could be anything. You could have grass along the fence, and you could have some vines that you need to cut. The trimmer won't won't cut it. So you use the hedge trimmer, and you can cut some of those vines you need to get rid of. Yeah. Yeah, Blake, all you got to do is show up. You showed up. You're already in. You're already going to be in the hat. I want to pick the name in not too long down the road because I'm almost finished the carousel. As soon as the carousel's finished, my wife brings me the hat with all the people that are in the. Oh, like Faustino's here. Yeah, so we got Blake and we got Faustino. Yes. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you got to do is if you're watching and you haven't said anything, well, you got to say something. If you don't say nothing, we don't know you're here. Yeah, we don't know you're here. And then the other thing is, if you do make a comment, we do know you're here. It would be a good idea to go ahead and hit that follow button so you can find us next time. We got a giveaway. We've been having, I don't know, this is like almost 10 giveaways in a row. Katie's here too. Yeah. Okay. Katie just dropped in. Yeah. It's almost like a plane arrived from somewhere. Yeah. There's a plane that just arrived. Look, Dana's on the plane too. Look at that. Dana's on the plane. So we got Dana, we got Katie, we got Jaleesa, we got Blake, we got Faustino, all coming off the plane, All right. Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah. The plane is here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to jump on over. The plane is here. The plane. All right. I got this. I got these 5 mattresses that I bought 10 years ago. I needed it because I had 5 bedrooms. I bought a house in Gulfport, Mississippi, and then the rest is history. Calvin was telling people yesterday, hey, we got some Lucid mattresses. Lucid. I couldn't believe it. He was paying attention to what I was saying. Here it is. Hey, when you watch TV, they show you what a new one looks like. I'm going to show you what an old one looks like. This is 10 and a half years old. It's not as bright and white like it used to be, but it still works. It still works.
Back in 2011, I bought a house in Gulfport, Mississippi, and it had 5 bedrooms, so I needed to buy 5 mattresses. So I got 5 mattresses from Amazon, and the price was right, and the reviews were okay, and well, anyway, that was back in 2011. Bought the mattresses in the beginning of 2012, and I've been having them ever since. All I can say is that they've served their purpose. Of course, they're not as bright and white as they used to be,
But they still do the job. They're still comfortable. All right, hey, I'm going to stop. Look, sometime during the weekend, I guess I'm going to have to bring Calvin to go eat some pizza. Here's Calvin. I got to get him. Looks like he's behind the steering wheel. What's going on here?
Hey, Calvin, what's your favorite thing to do?
Eat pizza.
Yeah, eat pizza. Are you ready to eat some pizza?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready?
Ready.
What you gonna order?
Meat lovers if they got some.
Meat lovers. If they don't have meat lovers, we're gonna get
sausage.
Pepperoni. If they don't have pepperoni, we're gonna get cheese.
Yep.
Yeah. No onions, please. Right? Yeah. Okay. What about the hot dog?
Hot dog.
You want a hot dog?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So we'll share a hot dog. What about a pretzel?
Oh yeah.
How you like your pretzel, Calvin?
Butter
and salt, right?
Butter and salt.
That's the way to go. Nothing like a hot pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot. We share that too. And last but not least, what about some
Coke?
No. You forgot about the yogurt. Oh, isn't it pretty hot? Yeah. We want some frozen yogurt.
Yeah, it seems like that.
I'll take chocolate and vanilla mix.
See if they got some.
Yeah, if they don't have it mixed, we don't care if it's chocolate or vanilla. Doesn't care, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what about a drink? You ready to drink?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi, Colin. Diet Pepsi. All right, you ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go get a pizza. Yeah, let's go to get a pizza. As you can tell, Calvin's really happy about just go and eat. Yeah, he's happy. It doesn't take much to keep Calvin happy. Blake's got it all. We got the pizza, the hot dog, the pretzel, and ice cream. You got it. You got it. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Move on to the next one. Now, I got the impact driver from DeWalt. My wife said she wanted something on the light side. Yeah, my other impact driver is very heavy, very powerful, but this one's light. And this one's powerful too, but hey, look, it's got light. It's light. And it's got light. It's got light. So $139, it's a pretty good deal. And you got to add a battery and the charger to it. You're just going to spend about $200, but it's going to be a good piece of equipment. And it gets a 4.8 out of 5. 4.8 out of 5. The DeWalt's are the DeWalt stuff is killing it. It's killing it. Hey, Evans, how's it going? Yeah, you're hungry, huh? Yeah, how about that? What I had the Eat a Hoagie Day. Yeah, Eat a Hoagie Day. It's National Eat a Hoagie Day. Got some good sandwiches there. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Only 4 items left and 3 food items left. I'm getting to the end. Getting to the end. Let me get to the end. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, I got the Cardio Mobile device, and this thing's selling pretty well. I go Taco Bell. I go Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell's good. Taco Bell's good. Yeah, no doubt about that. Taco Bell. Hey, look, Cardio Mobile device. It's really good to take an EKG at your house. You don't have to go to the hospital. You don't have to go to the clinic. You don't have to go to the doctor. You do it at the house. All you got to do is take your 2 fingers here, 2 fingers here. You press it down for 30 seconds, and then you got it. You got it, yeah. And it gets high scores for accuracy, so it's a pretty popular item. I'm doing pretty well with it, I got to say. Cardio Mobile, 6-lead device, 148. Hey, I'm jumping on over. Yeah, I'm jumping on over to the DeWalt miter saw. And by the way, let me get the Cardio Mobile device is right here. Yeah, it's right here. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Yeah, it's a very small piece of equipment. Very, very small, very small. This is how small it is. That's what you call small. That's very, very small. That's very easy to lose. You got to keep it in the box so you don't lose it. Yeah. Anyway, nice, nice, nice. We're getting more technology for our health. Yeah, we're getting that. All right, I got this DeWalt miter saw. This DeWalt miter saw. We bought this 17 years ago after Katrina. And guess what? We're still using it. Oh, yeah, definitely. We're still using it. It's 17 years later. We definitely got a good bang out of the buck with this one. Yeah, definitely. Let me see where I can see it. There it is. There it is. All right, this is an easy job for this miter saw. Talk about easy, 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 easy. Here we go.
Hey, if you need to go ahead and cut a piece of wood, DeWalt's the way to go. It'll get the job done. That's it.
Yeah, and you got the ribeyes. You do the ribeyes, you do the beef, the pork, the chicken on the grill, and you put the Cardio Mobile device on the side. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. You got it. You got it. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, you got to try to keep yourself out of trouble. Anyway, this DeWalt miter saw, we're still using it 17 years later with no problem whatsoever. And it scores a 4.8. Gets a 4.8. All right, I'm jumping on over to the Instapot Duo, Chris. It's $185. It's usually $199. It's down 7%, and it's a great device because it can do everything. It can do everything. All right, let's see. I'm going to jump on over to where I decided to go ahead and cook something in the Instapot Duo, Chris. My mother-in-law loves Gordon's fish sticks. She loves them. She loves them. She loves them. So I'm cooking them for her all the time. Gordon's fish sticks. Those fish sticks are good. I can tell you. I know because I eat some every once in a while. Yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the fish sticks. And while we're at it, let's do some French fries. These French fries, these are the French fries from Orida, and my wife loves these French fries. Okay, so at least my wife is happy and my mother-in-law is happy. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, there you can see the lid. That's the lid. That's where all the magic happens. That thing's kind of on the heavy side. And then you got a basket inside for the air frying. You got 2 layers, so I can take that shelf out. All right, now I got the shelf out. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put something on the bottom. The bottom, let me see. I think I might put some fish sticks. Okay, let's check on the fish sticks. The fish sticks are there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so I got some Gorton fish sticks on the bottom, and I got some Ore-Ida French fries on the top, and I'm getting ready to get cooking. Okay, now I got it set for air fry at 375 for 10 minutes. All I got to do now is get it started. Okay, let's get started right here. All right, here we go. We're getting started. The air frying is going to happen. 5 minutes down, 5 minutes to go until the fish sticks and the French fries are ready. I don't know about you, but I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. It's ready. It's ready. Hey, the Ore-Ida fries look pretty good to me. I'm ready to eat. All right, I got the fish sticks on the bottom. Those are the Gorton fish sticks with the Ore-Ida French fries on the top, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready to eat. All right, see you later. Take it.
All you gotta do is take the little bolt, the insert out, what do they call it? The air fry bucket or whatever you want to call it. You take that out, and then you're in business. Look, you can do everything with that pot. I always suggest, like, if somebody's kind of like moving up the nest for the first time and they need some pots and pans and equipment and all that kind of stuff, a good thing to get them is an Instant Pot Duo, Chris. The reason I say that is because you can do everything you want in it. You can use it as a pressure cooker, so you can put a pot roast. You can put a chuck roast. You can put that in, and you could go ahead and put it in the pressure cooker. Hey, you could air fry just everything under the sun. I've done it. I spent 37 years in the frozen food industry, and I know every snack that was ever made. I know all of them, and I tried them all in the Instant Pot Duo, Chris, and they did really well. You could use it as a slow cooker. There's some meals that are slow cooked meals, so you could cook your meal in there. My background's in skillet meals. I spent kind of like 15, 20 years in the skillet meal industry or category, so I know about skillet meals, but some things are slow cooked meals, so slow cooking would work here. You could steam stuff. Yeah, you could steam stuff. I used to sell meatballs for 20 years, and we used to always steam the meatballs. And if you got a good Italian meatball, there's nothing better than a steamed meatball. Yeah, because the flavor comes out. The flavor comes out. Hey, you could saute in that pot. You could warm in that pot. You could roast in that pot. You could use it as a mini oven. You could broil. You can dehydrate. You can dehydrate stuff in there. So it's got so many different uses. In the Instant Pot Duo, Chris, and it makes a great present. Makes a great present for somebody, especially if they're moving out the house. Yeah, if they're moving out, if they're moving out the house. Yeah, it takes a while to get to the temperature that you were working at, so it takes a little while, but it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I got to say, pretty quick. And it's condensed. It's not a huge. A lot of times, if you have a huge oven, it takes a little more time. But when you have it more compact, it works pretty fast. So yeah, it just doesn't automatically get to that temperature. It takes a little bit of time, but it's pretty quick, I'd say. It also came out in May of 2021, right when I started on Amazon Live. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:55. Wow, in 5 minutes, it's going to be 496 days in a row that I'm Amazon Live. How about that? 496 days. That's a lot of days. 496 days. All right, let's see. Next one is the Frigidaire. You got the Frigidaire. I got the silver one. So this one is $108. It makes ice in just 8 minutes. Every 8 minutes, it's punching out the ice. So it's a good thing to have, especially if your refrigerator. You might have an ice maker in your refrigerator, and it might get frozen up, and you might not have it for a while. You could use it as a backup. Your ice machine in your freezer might actually break, and you might need something as a backup. But anyway, $108, that's a good deal. Now, there is one that's red that's like $104, but I put this one in because that's the one I have. I got the one that's $108. Let's see where I got that. Let me see if I can find that ice machine. Where is it at? I think it's over here. Looking for my ice machine. Where is it at? Here it is. Here's the ice machine.
Hey, it looks like I got the Frigidaire ice machine getting ready to make some ice. Yeah, it looks like it's going to happen any second now. Uh-oh. It's getting ready to drop some ice. Look at the ice coming through. The Frigidaire ice machine's making some ice. Uh-oh, it's getting ready to dump it in the bin. Here comes the scoop. It's coming up. It's getting ready to drop it in. Yeah, watch out. There it comes. Oh, yeah, there it goes. 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, it's going to make some more. It only takes 8 minutes to get it started. Hey, look, it's real easy to get this thing set up. All you got to do is plug it in the wall. Hit the on button. Decide whether you want small ice cubes or large ice cubes. And press the on button. That's it. That's all you got to do. Oh, by the way, put half a gallon of water in there. That might help. And that does it. That's the Frigidaire ice machine, the ice maker.
Yeah, no water, no ice. You're not gonna have no ice. Let's see. I got three food items in here. First of all, I got the Blue Plate mayo. That's from the Riley Company, Riley Foods out of New Orleans. Yeah, this is the mayo that's real popular in the South. Yeah, real popular in the South, the Deep South. Yeah, Blue Plate. It's $4.46 on Amazon, and if you put it in your cart, you'll probably be able to get it for $4.46. Yeah, when you see things on Amazon, maybe it's not delivered everywhere in the country, but this one, I think it is. So put it in your cart, check to see if it's $4.46. Go ahead, click it in the carousel. Hit the click it. Yeah, click it and check it out. Just let me know if it shows that it shows up at $4.46. Let me know. But this is out of Riley Foods, out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And then Riley Foods is also big into coffee. They do the French Market coffee and chicory, and you could get this on Amazon for $5.49. That's pretty good. That's real good. French Market coffee and chicory. Now, I always talk about the community coffee and chicory. It's still the same type of coffee, but that's out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All right. And then the third thing was the Nespresso capsules. I got them right here. Yeah, this was on fire. 5 of the top 25 best-selling items in January. Yeah, there was a certain time in January where 5 of the top 25 were in Nespresso. So every time I looked it up, it was in the top 30. 5 were in the top 30 or in the top 35 or top 40. So they were killing it. 75 cents a piece. That's what it is. Can you get one of these at a coffee shop for 75 cents? I don't think so. Anyway, the Nespresso is selling really, really well. All right, let's see. In the coffee maker too. All right, well that does it. I'm finished with the carousel. I'm getting ready to go ahead and pull a name. Getting ready to pull a name. All right, here we go. Looking for a winner. It's for a $5 gift card. What I've been doing is my wife's been keeping track of everybody in the chat and putting all the names in the hat. This is Calvin's hat, his Alabama hat. And we're picking one name for a $5 gift card. And Boston Butterfly won this morning. Yeah, Boston Butterfly won this morning. Let's see who wins this afternoon. Let's see who it is. All right, I got one. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to claim it. Let's see who it is. It ends up being James. Hey, it's James. James, I think James is here. We got 30 seconds. Hey, Siri, 30 seconds. I think I caught James before he went to bed. I did it. Yeah, because James usually hits the sack early. Anyway, he's here. Okay, James, all you gotta do is send me an email to. Yeah, let's see. Let me get the address up. It's Made in USA Foods at Outlook.com. Let's see. Let me get it up. That's all you gotta do is send it on over to me. Made in USA Foods at Outlook.com. That's all you got to do. Man, James was fast. Yeah, James was fast. He done it. Congratulations, James. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and man, he's real fast. He's real fast. Hey James, what's the food brand? Tell me what the food brand is. Tell me what the food brand is. Wow, he's very efficient. He's not messing around. I'm telling you. Kit Kat, that's it. He won. That's it. He verified his winnings there. All right. Well, anyway, my wife was able to hang in there with me and take all the names down, and we got all the names in the hat. And the winner tonight is James. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm about ready to hit the road there. Oh, it's 12:01. It's 12:01. Yeah, it's 12:01. Yeah. 496 days in a row on Amazon. 496 days. I only got 4 more left. 4 more left to make it to 500. 4 more left to make it to 500. I think I'll make it. Well, anyway, this was live stream number 946. So I only got 54 more to make 1,000 Amazon lives. 1,000. Yeah. Who'd ever thought that would happen that quick? All right. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging in there. I want to go ahead to the beach. Let me go ahead to the beach. Let's go check it out. Let me see. Where's the beach? Let me look for the beach. The beach is over here. I found the beach. Look, Gulfport, Mississippi might not have the best beach in the world, but it's not too bad looking. It's not bad. Look at that. That's nice. Anyway, we're going to try to get Calvin in the water before the year's out. Yeah, we're going to try to get him out there. Anyway, let me go ahead and look for the beach. Where's the water? Looking for the water. Okay, thanks so much for hanging in there with me. Thanks so much. I'm going to head on out. You take care. Have a good night. I'm going to be out of here. See ya. I'm looking for the door. Let's see, we're looking for the door. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see if I can find the door. I'm just looking for the door. That's all I'm doing, looking for the door. All right, I'll see y'all later. See you tomorrow. Take care.